How's it going, boys? And 2.7% today, somehow, magically, the new cards are up, it seems like. So, boys, I have not checked out anything, so everything we will see is new to me, as always. Not because I'm lazy, but mostly because I'm lazy. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff I don't care about? Renewal, wait, is this not, is it not up? Oh, it's not up. Okay, boys, in that case, old video. How's it going, boys? No, I am not gonna stop the video and, you know, renew it because reasons. Anyway, here's the LIFEGAIN deck, but it's not any LIFEGAIN deck, it's a hidden approach of the second sun deck. Oh yes, boys. We managed to turn an aggro rogue deck into a mill deck. We managed to turn a mill deck into a hit phase deck. Boys, why not turn an aggro deck into a approach of the second sun deck? Oh yes, it's a pretty simple concept. And the whole deck concept is to make enemy Kuns scratch their heads and say, wait a minute, that's not how it's supposed to work. But it literally is. Anyway, we have 4 Ajani's Welcome, 4 Soul Wardens, 2 Dawns of Hope, 4 Daxos blessed by the Suncock, 4 Imperial Oligarchs, 2 Arguel's Bloodfast, 4 Angels of Vitality, 3 Heliod's Suncocks, 4 Grim Tutors, 2 Wrath of Gods, 2 Citadel of Bolas, 1 Command the Dreadhorde, and 1 Approach of the Second Sun. And a bunch of lands, 23 lands to be specific. Oh yes, boys. So, the concept of this deck is... I wonder why we even got a reward, though. Anyway, but this deck is really simple. We're pretending to be, I'm gonna gain life and be an aggro white LIFEGAIN deck, but in reality we're completely approaching with the second sun right here. Which makes it tricky, because you see, 23 lands are 1 land too much and 1 land too little exactly at the same time. Oh yes, boys. Because you see, the algorithm thinks that we're a casual aggro LIFEGAIN deck. So, it's gonna be stingy on the lands in a lot of situations if the game wants us to win. Because an aggro LIFEGAIN deck usually does not exactly require more than 4 lands to function. But in reality, we need kinda 6 lands to function with the Citadel of Bolas. So there you kinda have it. And yes, we can win by the hit face condition with Heliod. It's just how it is. Anyway, let's just get into it and see what happens now, shall we? Okay, so let us go in, play. Well, let's just get cracking, essentially. Also, boys, today we have a new Patreon to thank. And, you know, as always, thank you a lot. Biscuit Butter, we will be disabling the storm. It doesn't matter, the game's ready, game go. Anyway, thank you Biscuit Butter 69 for becoming a supporter of my Patreon. It does mean a lot, especially in these trying times. And yes, oh, that's oh, of course. Well, bye-bye, Heliod. I never liked you to begin with. Oh, baby boo, yes, Dawn of Hope. Nah, it's fine. Not gonna pay life. Life is a resource that this deck plays to. Jesus Christ. Dude. That's a lot of Ajani's welcomes. By the way, despite my extremely obvious hatred towards furry degeneracy, I still like the art on Ajani's welcome. It's the only piece of Ajani art I actually can get behind. So, there you kinda have it. Now here I'm gonna pay life. Don't ask me why, boys. Just don't. Anyway, the setup is perfect. 0 cards in hand. I wonder what enemy Kun is thinking. He's probably thinking currently, wow! Well, honestly, I have no idea what he's thinking. That's why it was so lame. Anyway, gain a little bit of life. I have a feeling that the Imperial Oligarch is not long for this world, but that's absolutely fine. A Grim Tutor, why not, honestly? But yeah, so, Great stuff, boys. Let's be real here. Anyway, as you can see, the setup is pretty... Ah, yes. Why not? Perfect, perfect. Don't play anything else, though. That would be counterproductive. I said don't play anything else. Oh, but people don't listen, boys. Ay, ay, ay. Well, anyway, Daxos, go. Do some magical things. You know? Bam! Okay, approach of the second sun. Not terrific, not bad, but we're gaining life, and that's honestly all that matters in this world, boys. Anyway, that was 100% as expected. Oh, he stole my Daxos. That was unexpected. Anyway, we're currently in a little bit of a predicament, so to speak. You see, the problem is simples. We can't ditch any of these cards, because again, approach of the second sun is our win condition. And boys, let me tell you right now, we don't exactly have a way to actually get it back if we ditch it. So playing up against a deck like this is counterproductive to say the goddamn least. Anyway, we lost. It's damn apparent at this point in time. Okay, no, well, maybe we can actually achieve something. We can draw 3 cards, and technically that may be okay. We have enough Citadel mana for a Citadel of Bolas, so that's cool. Anyway, decks like this are relatively extremely slow, so we also have bonus points there. Anyway, let's create that, gain a little bit of life. Hopefully he doesn't... Again, we really need to be careful with the approach of the second sun right there, my friends. I really need to play it. I really need to play it like pretty much almost essentially right now, or it's not gonna be fun times in the hood. Okay, that's theoretically not that bad. Let's just get... I don't know, a black land. It doesn't honestly matter, boys. Anyway, yeah, kinda expected. As long as I am getting that one, that one tick of sweet pleasure. Oh, this is so not good. Oh, the reality of the things is we need to attack. Wow. Yeah. Oh boy. And I can't play that land. Wow. Yeah. Wow, what a situation. Okay, so I don't want to discard the Citadel, and I can't discard the approach of the second sun. Which in turn means I need to get at least an extra card. Which is problematic. We're kind of dancing on an extremely fine edge, as you could probably tell. Okay, great. Well, it's the same thing as just summoning something extra, so it's fine. Okay. So, okay, that's actually decent. That actually, yes, that is, ooh, Command the Dreadhorde, huh? Let's see, what can we actually get? Well, we can't get a lot, but we can make his life a little bit more anxious, and that's good. Gain 3 life. I think he might, oh, well, that's still extremely fine. Okay, and yeah, that's a land. Honestly, it doesn't matter a lot. Flip the search for a Scont, I don't care. Again, as long as you don't touch the approach of the second sun, I am 100% A-okay with this. Also, what are you gonna do? Flip the Bolas? It's not gonna exactly accomplish a lot. It's gonna be relatively annoying, but at the same time, does anyone care? Probably not. You can't resurrect anything from your graveyard, and my graveyard is as empty as my heart. And drawing 2 cards at this moment in time, not exactly peak proficiency, let me tell you right there, enemy con. Also, we're gonna get so much life now, it's absolutely insane. Anyway, honestly, I should probably play the approach first, because extremely reasons. Yeah, bet you didn't expect that, enemy con, huh? Yeah, bet you did not 100% expect these potatoes. Oh god, even a Heliod. Boys. Now imagine the situation he is currently in. He was thinking, we got this. Good game? Yes. Oh, he understands. Boys. Yeah, he understood. Deep down, he understood what's happening. You see? Imagine being in that situation, thinking, oh, it's just a life gain then. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely 100%. Unable to join event, please try again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wizards in the development. Seriously? Standard ranked? What am I play? Wait, where the hell is my... Oh, because it's a historic, right. No, wait, it should be here. Are you telling me play is now only standard? Play was previous... Well, then they did not have standard ranked. Yeah, this probably shows a lot how much I have played standard, boys. Anyway, let's try it. Okay, in that case, let's do a card reveal. Are you ready for it? No, that's not the right thing. Here is the card reveal. Okay, so let us try to read what this Jace does. Kicker. When Jace battlefield, if Jace was kicked, I'm assuming. That's a copy of Jace Mirror Mage opponent, lot legendaries, and its starts loyalty is something else. +1 is Scry though. The minus... Well, there's no minus there. Oh, wait! No, what? Draw card and reveal it. Are you insane? Is this a 3-cost Jace that can scry 2 and draw a card and all you need to do is reveal it? Whoa! Well played, Wizards. You ruined Magic once again. Jeez, this is the exact reason why I don't try to see... Oh, God. I don't even want to see the rest of the set, boys. It just seems disgusting. No, seriously. Again, I don't look at the cards. I don't care. Well, I do care. But I don't want to spoil it to a degree. So, yeah. A 3-cost Jace that scries 2, draws a card and reveals it. OP. And he has a kicker. Who cares about... how insane is the kicker? I couldn't read everything it said because, you know, small font and shit. But I'm assuming the kicker literally creates a mirror image of this Jace. You know, of this Jace Planeswalker card. I'm instantaneously assuming that just by the art. And that it's a kicker. And what exactly are you gonna put as a kicker on him? Oh, wait! And he has 4 loyalty as a 3-drop? Oh, my... Wizards! Please, you're intentionally trying to ruin Magic now at this point. Anyway, let's look at the deals. Maybe there's something that we want. Croxa is not bad. Do I want it though? There's better cards. Call of the Dead now. Mythos of Netroy. Technically it's okay. Don't have enough gold for it though. I never use it, even though it's a pretty good card. It's not hard to actually get the pay different mana effect on it, so yeah. Anyway, maybe this is a short video because Magic just does not want to be played. Let's see, can we play Standard? No, we can't even play Standard. Okay, let's do some cleaning up. I already did some cleaning up because people are common... Since you could see how many decks you have, people have been commenting that I should clean up. And that's what I did. Well, we can go through the history of things that we have done. The Nissa Ramp Mass Manipulation deck with Hydrosis Crosses, Planeswide Celebration, and everything here. Honestly, extremely strong deck. Oh god, didn't it... Oh, this was a standard version, so yeah, obviously Resin Reef and Healer of the Glade. Yeah, a super simple deck. Yeah, it's just... at the time, admittedly, I think when I just haven't deleted. This is like a really old deck where I think... whatever this expansion is, it was the newest. What's it called? Teros? Ikoria? Ikoria and Core 21 were not even available at the time. I think even Teros Beyond Death was not available when I made this deck. And the funny thing is, this deck is still really good. Admittedly, you can swap out the Healer of the Glades and Risen for something else, and it would be better, but boys, this is a good deck. This is still an extremely good deck. Oh yeah, definitely it was an extremely old deck. No, M20? No, it says MT21 on those. Okay, so yeah. It is literally a deck made just from these expansions. Teros, was it? No, it doesn't have any cards from that set, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah. A very old deck, but extremely powerful even still. Again, switch some cards out and this deck just does wonders. And now again, this was previously... We have already advanced on a deck like this, by the way. Let's see... Was it in Teros? Teros, yeah. Teros Beyond Death, 4-cost artifacts. And here it is, Nyx Lotus. Like, when we advanced on decks like this, I started putting Nyx Lotus inside. Because, well, look at this deck. It's perfect for the Nyx Lotus. And there we actually got the Nyx Lotus into Extreme Ramp. You know, Nyx Bloom Ancient decks. Essentially, that's what this turned into. Again, but even without the huge, insane amount of ramps, if you just swap like 3 or 4 cards here, this deck can still be extremely wonderful in the current meta. So yeah, perfect proliferation. Also, I remember this deck. It's pretty good. The whole point of this deck is essentially 100% proliferation, and it's pretty good at it. The whole concept of this deck is we essentially have just things that proliferate. We have the great Henju cheese with Knight of Autumn. A Knight of Autumn becomes a 4/4, and you know, on turn 3 with the great Henge, it's pretty easy to get it out on turn 5. If you're playing a great Henge deck and if you're not cheesing it out on turn 4 or 5, you're probably doing something wrong. Yeah. This was a pretty good proliferation deck. It had... Ooh, apply styles. What were we missing? Oh, a great Henge. Okay. Yeah, that's how old the deck is. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, because we swapped something out. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully not a mill deck. This was not a mill deck. So the point of this deck was pretty simple. Mirror March... And then we just, you know, get multiple Oaths of Kaya, Dooms Foretold. It was a pretty funsy onesie. Apply styles, switching well. Okay. Not the best, but definitely pretty funny. Dead Roots was just your casual black-green deck. Pretty good aggro-wise, because again, shifting Ceratops and Great Henge, extremely overpowered combo. Crackling Bitch Troll, amazing. Colliers, all the aggro early cards. Also a very decent deck. Let's see what else. Angels. Was this not historic? Oh no, this was not historic. But anyway, yeah, Angel decks. Honestly, one of my favorite tribals. It's just cool. Angels are cool. And that's not only because they're waifus and they have Seraph Skyblade. They're just cool in general. A Bolas deck. I'm tired of Bolas deck. Khazar Milkers. Classic elf decks. Only here we have Ajani. You know. Classic beyond class. This is a seriously old one. Obviously, all of our elf decks are much advanced nowadays because there's better options. But yeah, Astonishing Splendor something. This is one of the more yeah. This was the first ultra advanced ramp style of deck that we made. Yeah, as you can see, essentially this ramp turned out when this was available with Nyx Bloom Ancient and whatnot. This was the deck I think we got 200 mana on turn 4 if everything went right, and you could even get more if everything went right. Essentially a super simple deck that could just do amazing stuff. Again, 200 mana on whatever turn. I think we did 1k damage on turn 5 with that deck. Facial Reconstruction, a classical Dracoset Reanimator. This is where we just put in the Mizzet and a little bit of Crackling Bridge Trolls for the start. Again, this deck concept is the reason why Agent of Treachery just flat out got banned. Well, Agent of Treachery also flat out got banned because of planeswalkers like this guy, Luca. Previously, again, Agent of Treachery is like the most magically consistent deck in all of Magic, and it's absolutely impossible to beat unless you're extremely lucky. Because decks like this entice black, blue, and red. AKA, you have easy things that draw cards and can block, like Fabled Bib. Then you have Tombbound Liches, which have fucking Death Touch and Lifelink, draws cards and discard cards. The Royal Scions, which are amazing with Tombbound Lich, because even if you're against the burn deck, you just use the +1 here and gain 3 life with Tombbound Lich. Then you have Bond of Insight, which mills your deck, and again, that's what you want. Concave, Concoct, Bond of Renewal. Again, it's like, just for, previously we did, well, in later versions we did it without Crackle Bridge Trolls and Niv Mizzets, and literally just relied on Dracoset for a 2-turn KO. And, you know, again, Agent of Treachery, exact same shit. So yeah, apply styles. Storm's Red, huh? So yeah, these Reanimator decks, especially with the existence of Luca, like, this is how Magic dealt with decks like this when it came Agent of Treachery. If the game wanted you to lose, it literally put all 4 Agents of Treachery in the bottom like 20 cards, even if you shuffled. That's the only times I lost, when all of my Agents of Treachery were magically at the bottom. But as soon as the Luca came out and you could actually fit it in a decent way and use his -2, keep in mind you can use his -2 2 times in a row, well, suddenly it became extremely, extremely simple to always get Agent of Treachery without question. So that's when they banned Agent of Treachery. Because their whole grand master plan of if the game wanted you to lose because your win rate got too high, and put all the Agents of Treachery as much in the bottom of the deck as possible, well, then Lucas still got them out of the deck, no problems. So it was time to ban Agent of Treachery. Save Yourself. A very good combo deck. It's the Emergence Ultimatum combo deck. Well, it doesn't combo exactly with a lot here, but this is like a very, very fine deck, you know. Great Henge, you get a Great Henge out. Great Henge is the thing that fixes the weakness that Mutate presents. Mutate's weakness is essentially the fact that you're relying on one card, and Auspicious Starix is incredibly strong, but it still doesn't exactly matter if you, like, summon 4 things, and then those 4 things get wiped. So that's why people used to cheese with Unstable Hemophage. Admittedly, this deck was a pre-early version, so we also had it. But yeah, at one point I just figured out that you can use Great Henge to completely negate the only weakness that the Mutate has. And it's the fact that you can't exactly draw cards unless you play the magical blue Stork. This thing. Dreamtail Heron. And it's a decent card, but it's not the best card. So yeah, if your Mutate thingy got killed and you didn't get the Auspicious Starix, you essentially could lose so easy. But if you Great Henged an Auspicious Starix, Everything came on board, everything was 1, stronger, and 2, you had more cards so you could mutate again. Essentially, an extremely easy combo, and obviously Emergent Ultimatum is also very, very good. Flying is overpowered, well, flying is overpowered, and decks like this prove it. You can easily, without any problem, get a turn 3 set of Skyblade if you are literally just a little bit lucky. And the thing that I innovated in decks like this was, people use, obviously, Winged Hope or whatever the 3-cost blue draw card is. Where is it? Winged Worlds, yeah. It costs 2 if you have a flyer. The reality of it is, you don't need this. Dovin costs 3. He creates a flyer. 2, getting his ulti -7 is really easy for a flyer deck. Because again, look at this. You have Spectral Sailor Boys, you have Fairy Miscreants, you have Healing Hawks. Fairy Miscreants draw you cards. Then you have shit like this. Staggering Insight. Obviously, a lot of blue decks roll with also Curious Obsessions. Oh, right, Curious Obsessions only in Historic now. But yeah, essentially, it is ridiculously easy to get the Dovin's ulti off in a flyer deck. The colors fit, the mana fits, it's just so easy, it's insane. Okay, not really a henge deck. I don't actually remember what this one was. Ah, this one was a simple one. Just good creatures, great henge, Vivian Raid, Emblem, and a little bit of control with Elspeth Conquers Death. A pretty casual, decent deck, where, you know, every card except Incubation Grandmas and Paradisio Druids has extreme value because they can do a lot on their own. A pretty simple deck. Full enchants, also a good deck. We just played a bunch of enchants, and obviously sacrificed things with Doom Foretold. Doom Foretold is insanely powerful as a control tool against slower decks. Doom Foretold... Now, this is how Doom Foretold essentially works if someone does not know this. You play it as a single remover, and if you're against a deck that plays things slowly, Doom Foretold is insane. Like, not only does Doom Foretold remove one thing that your opponent has, it prevents most likely the second turn of them playing anything. That is the power of Doom Foretold. Because it can remove a singular big threat, and it can prevent the next big threat next turn, because most people will just discard something instead of letting Doom Foretold frivol one more turn. That's how it works. And obviously, Sigil of the Empty Throne. Yeah, Dance of Menace, casual things. Oh, that's fancy. Historic version of this deck. So, the big combo here is Emergent Ultimatum. Getting Plaguewide Celebration, Omniscience, and Liliana. So the trick here is Emergence Ultimatum plus Liliana plus Planewide Celebration plus Omniscience essentially means one of two things. Either you're gonna get the Omniscience out for free and everything else you play is free, or you get a free Liliana Ultimate. Essentially, it's a lose-lose situation if you can't stop the Emergent Ultimatum. Honestly, one of the strongest combos in Historic. Big Dino, cool deck. It's a Zetalpa deck. Also, we have Grishnar Sun's Avatar. Yeah, good stuff. Etali, essentially just play this, summon all the things. Zekama with Mirari's Wake. You can gain all the life in the world and you can completely control your enemy until, well, until it ends. And Dawn of Hope because Mirari's Wake. Let's see. Forge World. The Leg Chandra man deck. Absolutely lovely, boys. Look at that Chandra. That's all I wanted to say about that deck. Well, anyway, and everything else is honestly not that old, so you probably know about it. The most cheesiest deck we have... Well, it's not the most cheesiest, but it's like one of the most, well, ass decks. the complete Jace control, play 1 card per turn because of rule of law. Yeah, boys, it's definitely something. Oh, look at that 0 IQ deck. Zombie decks, there's one more zombie deck probably here undeleted. What is it deleted? Oh, the Infinity Sacrifice Loop. Samut. Plus Luminous Broodmoth plus Salamanti. Pretty good stuff, boys. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's honestly it. We can't play Magic, so might as well talk about random MacGuffins. There's no decks to open, I'm probably not gonna get anything done else today, so yeah. Essentially, that's pretty much it for this video. So, you saw the deck one time being played. I'm still gonna put it in the deck list, so, you know, if you wanna try it and make the enemies scratch their heads even more than usual, go ahead. So yeah, this was Quitter Citizen. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't already, check out the channel, check out Discord, check out the Patreon, check out all of that good stuff, and have a nice day. Bye-bye!